Hello, Dan here at SeaBright Marine. Today we're going to show you how to assemble one of our heavy-duty foldable inflatable boats. We have two models of heavy-duty foldable inflatable boats. This boat that we're doing today is a SeaBright 430P. It is a 14.4 foot boat. We also have a 16.3 foot SeaBright 500, and the assembly procedure for these two models is exactly the same. This SeaBright 430P features heavy-duty Mylar Valmex 7311 PVC fabric from Germany. That's why we have a 7-year warranty on it against UV radiation damage. It has thermal welded seams. This boat features 4 separately sealed air chambers. Each chamber has an inflation valve and a safety release valve. It has dual rainwater drain plugs at the rear, at the bottom of the transom. And speaking of the transom is fiberglass FRP, very beefy, strong transom that will accept a motor up to 30 horsepower. The exterior of the transom features 2 heavy-duty stainless steel U-bolts, which you can use for tying the boat down onto a trailer or towing your kids on tubes. This boat also features a heavy-duty 6-piece sectional aluminum floor. The rear 4 pieces are aluminum. The 2 front pieces, you see they're a bit of a different color, those are fiberglass pieces. There are also 14 D-rings for stowing cargo or for tying the boat down. There are 4 on the inside of each pontoon and 3 on the outside of each pontoon for a total of 14 D-rings. It also has an anchor cleat in the front that you can either feed a rope through and the jaws will catch the rope, or you can do a figure 8 like a standard typical boat cleat. All right, I guess we're ready to start assembling this HD SeaBright 430 14.3 foot foldable inflatable boat.
The first thing you're going to do is unroll and then inflate your boat. Every SeaBright Marine inflatable boat comes with a manual pump, but today we used an electric 120 volt pump. We also have a 12 volt electric pump available. These pumps make inflating our larger models a lot more convenient. Once your boat has been inflated, the next step will be to partially deflate it. These steps are especially important for brand new boats as they help to ensure that the fabric of your boat will be properly straightened and aligned for the floor. Here you can see Dan deflating the keel and patting it down to ensure that it lays flat and centered in the boat. Now you're going to open the valves on your boat to allow it to deflate to about 1/3 of the pressure. Here's an example of how much air should be in the tubes of your boat at this stage. Once you've achieved this pressure, make sure to fasten your valve covers so that they don't get caught under the floor during the installation. The next step is to install your aluminum floor. Your aluminum floor will be made of 6 pieces, and each piece is numbered to make it as easy as possible to install. Before placing each piece in the boat, make sure you wet down that floor piece as well as the PVC fabric that it will touch. Using a lot of water will help to reduce friction and allow the pieces to slide into the fabric easier. Now that we've installed floor piece number 4, we're going to skip number 5 and move to floor piece number 6. Now that floor piece number 6 has been secured against the transom, we can move to piece number 5. To install floor piece number 5, you're going to begin by connecting its bottom edge with floor piece number 6. The next part of this process will be done on our knees, so we're going to use this foam as padding. With one person on either side of the boat, lift piece number 4 and number 5 where they meet and connect their edges. Here Dan is aligning the sides of the floor pieces to assure that they lay straight in the boat. The next step is to push down and flatten the connected floor pieces. It's very important to make sure you're not pinching any of the PVC fabric during this step. The next thing we'll do is install stringers. A trick we've learned to make this step easier is to put a 2x4 on its edge under your boat. Doing this helps the PVC fabric to fall away from the floor of the boat and allows for more room for the stringers. It's very important when installing stringers to make sure that they do not meet at the joint of 2 floor pieces. Stringers should meet in the middle of a floorboard. Make sure to install your stringers in this orientation, with the flat edge facing down towards the bottom of the boat and the sharp edge facing outwards. Here you can see Dan using water to eliminate friction again, and then curling the stringer down with his hands to snap it into place. At the back of either side of your boat, you'll find these small black plastic pucks. Make sure your stringers touch these pucks. Once your stringers have been installed on one side of your boat, you can remove the 2x4 and begin the process on the other side. Next, we're going to re-inflate the 4 main chambers of our boat. This is one of our manual pumps. Every SeaBright Marine inflatable boat comes with one of these pumps. Each pump has a pressure gauge on top. Using the inside numbers on this gauge, which are in PSI, we're going to inflate the 4 main chambers of our boat to 3.5 PSI and the keel to 6 PSI. Next, we're going to slide the seats into place, which is also easier with a lot of water. And here, Dan is demonstrating how he puts oars on the boat. And now your boat is fully assembled and ready to be put into the water. Happy boating!